Hello viewers, welcome to Safeguarding Watoto channel. My name is Jeff, and today I just want to speak to us about children uniqueness. Every child is born unique and different from any other. They are born with an innate ability to realize their potential in life if the right atmosphere is created for them, the environment is conducive, and if opportunities are placed before them. I'm going to explain this because somebody may be asking, what do you mean by that? What I mean is that every child is born unique and they are all different. No one child is like any other. I know we may be thinking of identical twins, brothers and sisters, but they are all different. I want you to imagine you and I. There was a time we were children. We were born unique from our brothers, from our sisters, from everybody else. And in a nutshell, look at what you have turned out to be. Look at what somebody else has turned out to be. We have doctors, teachers, surgeons, footballers, athletes. So we are all born different. So the first thing that we need to look at, if a child is going to realize their potential, the right atmosphere must be created for them. What do I mean by this? What I'm saying is, carers, parents, those who are looking after children, we must create the right atmosphere for children. They must be free. They must be at liberty. They must be able to do things that they want to do so that they can perform. They must be able to relax. They must be able to say, look, I'm tired. I need to go and play outside. I need to go for some break. The right atmosphere must be created for them. They cannot be in a place whereby they are worried, they are frustrated, they are concerned, they feel threatened, they are not safeguarded. That's not going to help them. Without this, it is going to be very difficult for them to be able to open up, to be able to share freely, to be able to say, look, I feel tired now. I want to start, because they are not at peace. But that freedom of, they can say no, they can say I'm tired, they can say I want to relax for now, I want to watch TV, must be there. Carers, parents, and everybody that looks after children, we must be able to balance this. But it is critical that we create that, right atmosphere for children to be able to bring out the best in themselves, because they are free and they want to do what they want to do at their will. Looking at point number 2, the environment must be conducive. It is important for us to know God has given us different gifts and talents. And for us to realize that children's gifts and talents must be nurtured. That is why we teach them as parents and as educators, motivational speakers and all that, people who will bring the best out of what God has put into children. No best golfer became a golfer, in one week or 1 month. They had to learn the art of, playing golf. Footballers, they go vigorous training to train them from, young boys to become, lads who can really kick the ball. So what I'm saying is that the right environment is critical. It must be conducive. You are not going to support a boy who wants to be a footballer in the farm. They need to be in the field where they can kick the ball. You are not going to help a boy or girl that wants to be an athlete, in a football pitch. They need to be in the track and field. You are creating the right environment. The environment is conducive. They must have, a place where they can breathe as they run, as they kick the ball, as they do these things. They need that environment that they can feel free, they can relax, they can maximize their potential. Whatever it is that they are doing, they can do it without restrictions. The environment, I'm saying, must be conducive. If it is restricting them, if it is hindering them, then they cannot become the best of what they want to become. You and I have become what we are today because we had that opportunity to be in an environment where we can do what we do best. If a boy or girl is going to be a surgeon, they need to be in school, and then they need to be in the hospital environment. They cannot be in the forest. So we must create these environments. If they want to be a doctor and they are spending their time in a classroom, there cannot be music, very loud music, because it's not a discotheque. They need a place where they can focus, they can concentrate. The third point, which is very critical, is opportunities must be placed before them. There's no need for a boy that wants to become a doctor to buy them balls. That's not what they want. There is no need for a boy that wants to run for us to buy them toy cars. No, they need some track and field shoes so that they can wear them. They need some gears that will help them have the ability to run. If they want to go to become Formula One driver, then you take them to a place where they can learn how to drive cars. You give them that opportunity. You open opportunities for them. If you want, if a child is going to be an educationist, they need to be in school. They need to have books. They need to have the ability to be able to have fluency in reading, in explaining things. If a child is going to be a lawyer, they need to be able to argue cases. You need to be able to buy them books to learn how to argue cases. You cannot expect a child to become the best if they haven't got resources. So what I'm talking about opportunities is that we must make resources available so that our children can have everything that they need to become what they intend to be, what God created them to be. We must be able to nurture their gift by watering what they need to grow and develop and become the best in life. If you're out there and you have a child and they have a talent, please support it, nurture it. There is no need for you to try and force a child to become what they don't want to become. I mean, we have a lot of parents that mess up their children's life. I've seen it, and you try to tell them and you can't say nothing to them. This is my child. I know what they want. No, you don't. It is important for us to let our children, when they become of age, to let them become what God wanted them to become. It is critical, because if you force your child to become, a teacher, and they wanted to become a doctor, it is going to be a mess. If they want to kick the ball and you are forcing them to be a farmer, it is never going to work for them. You can try and push them to go and to do farming, but eventually at some point when they become an adult, because you can no longer control them, they will drop the farming and they will try and go and become what they wanted to be or what they were created to be. But guess what? You have wasted a lot of years for them. You have wasted time for them. So as a parent, I would suggest and I would pray that we are going to help our children to become what they want to become. Let us support them. Let us place resources before them. Let us create a conducive environment, and let us create the right atmosphere for them to thrive and become what God intended them to be. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, I would like to invite you to do so. Please do comment about this message. Give us a like or a thumb. Share this message so that every parent out there can hear that every child is unique. That is, there's no child that is the same as another. They've all got different dreams. If you are small children, doesn't matter where they come from, whether they are black or white, green, yellow, whether they are Asian or Japanese or who. Children are what they are, the best. They don't know anything else. They just know that they are children and they want to be what they want to become. It is actually adults or parents that complicate things. If you put 20 children together from different ethnicities, different nationalities, different religions, different place, in a couple of minutes, they will bond. They will form their own culture, their own language. They will be able to talk and share. So let us support our children. They are all different. They are all unique. They are all special, regardless of whether they are able or disabled. Every child was born with an innate ability. And it is our responsibilities as parents to ensure they bring it or they fulfill it in their life so that they can become fruitful in their lives. Thank you very much for watching this video. Let it be known, let it be told that safeguarding children and young people is our responsibilities.